EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and our home team. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That's Ibuka in motion. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that, street. Check, hey, go.
Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 14 on the pickup. And that will be a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. That's enough for a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Yeah, at some point you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. A throw on the move is caught. To the pylon, he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Huskies. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Huskies will take a 7-0 lead.
Huskies 7, Black Knights 0. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
5, 90, ready, smash, smash, 10 black, hut.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Set.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here we go, set. Red, 38.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, San Antonio. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Check, hurt.
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown Anchorage. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Huskies will move out to a 14-7 lead. 14.
Black Knight 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready! Shot! Ready! Cycle! Black! 95! Black shot! Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Okay.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Black 40. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got this. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this one is recovered by the defense. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Yellow, white, white. Cut.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's taken in, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Here we go, set. Head the strict Viking, 18. 16.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. And that will be a first down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Drill green. Here we go. 10 black. Edo blue. Cut, cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to second.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
First down.
2 minutes to go here
First and 10
till
at the
halftime.
23-yard line.
Greg and I continue in just a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Red, 52 blue. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Benjamin Morrison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Huskies. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Makes the score, Huskies 21, Black Knights 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow, down. 50, green, white. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Vita Vea. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
7-yard line.
Fight, 60. Red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Hut.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 22
Now this
yards.
offense going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
The 49-yard
Red,
line.
38. 6. Mega. Claws red. Set.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Throwing now on first and 10. Got his man at the 6. And It's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Ready?
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And he'll take it on in. Rashi Rice. Touchdown, Black Knights.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And now he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's steal. Black. Black 40. You, yellow.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Down. Yellow, 43. Needle blue. Check, huh?
Back to the air once more on second down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
On the double.
2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Black ultra. Red, yellow. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. That's enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go. 10 black. Steel black. Ready, ready.
Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback in his protection.
To the goal line and in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, San Antonio. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Black Knights will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 60, Patton Street. Low, low.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. They'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to have a first down as forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Anchorage. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now another extra point try here from a little shorter distance. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
28. Black Knights 21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Blaster, stick. Here we go. Check.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
They had him covered initially, but once the quarterback was able to break contain of the pocket and buy more time, you're just asking a lot out of your secondary to maintain man coverage for that long.
From the 43, here's second and 2.
Red. Set. Drill green. Black. 95. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Yaya Diaby in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Let's go next. You. Yellow. Blue. Ready?
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 20 on the connection. And that will be a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
34 yards. That's good for a San Antonio first down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Flag, 52 blue. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here we go. 6, Mega. Black Ultra. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. Out to his right. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
45, red, cycle. Rail, yellow.
Throwing now from the gun. That's taken in, and he's in. Jalen Royal. Touchdown, Black Knights. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Call it a gain of 13. That's enough for a 1st down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame him.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
52 blue. Hut, hut.
They'll go again with Robinson. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Black Ultra. Fierce yellow. Hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Ready, set, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to run it.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up third and goal.
It is third and goal.
Ready. Blue 32.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The defense has got it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Plenty of time. All three timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Here's first and 10. They'll run here. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
Jalen walks in on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and the quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. He'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Into space. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll run with Robinson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go. Second down, goal to go. One more time, it's Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Throwing here on third and goal. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point, and the Black Knights will go up by 7.
35. Huskies 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
Hawk 70, 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
60 left. 19 right. Go.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.